think we'd tell you?
It looked like pretty spirited end to practice there. You think your guys are ready to see opponents now?
Yeah, this time of year is always a welcoming time to beat up on somebody else after beating up on each other for a week. So we're looking forward to get out and playing a game.
You ramp them down a little bit. I mean, it's a game atmosphere, but it's not a regular season game.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, there's no question. It's the first preseason game. It's a lot of just working on the stuff we've been working on. Obviously you're playing the Bulls, and Derrick Rose might have more attention for a first preseason game than maybe any game in the history of the league. With Danny Granger coming back and Derrick Rose's return, so it'll be exciting. But it still is just the first preseason game.
How much do you expect Danny to play?
Not sure yet. Probably about half the game. Probably about 24 minutes or so. Somewhere between 20 and 30. I'll talk to the trainers and see where they're at.
Sorry, throughout this preseason, will he have like a minutes cap like he's had on the?
I don't think so. We haven't really talked about that yet with the training staff in terms of what his limit's going to be or what they're looking to do in the game. It's just been kind of no 2-a-days, no 3 days in a row plan for this week, and then I'll meet with the trainers tomorrow morning and tell them what I'm looking to do and see if they're okay with it.
Are you still thinking of Lance in the starting lineup?
Yeah, we're going to start Lance tomorrow.
Frank, what do you expect to see Derrick Rose tomorrow?
I think he's probably going to play great. He's going to move great. From what I hear, he's moving fantastic. And he feels strong. So I think that's good for the league, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit of there might be a little bit of rust because he hasn't played game minutes in a while. But I think he's going to move well.
How do you view the Bulls now with Rose back in the fold?
Contender to win the East, contender to win the title. That's where they left off. He's last playing as the MVP. 60-win type of team. I think they're going to be that good.
For the trip, what's the balance between basketball and chemistry building?
I think basketball comes first, but the chemistry building will come just from being around each other. Our focus is going to be to go over there and get to work, and build our system and build all the winning habits that we need to on the court.
Does the trip affect training camp in any way, the way you organize?
Not really. Managing the rest from tomorrow night over the next 10 days, and then the 5 or 6 days when we get back. That will be a change from what we normally do. But up until this point, it hasn't changed anything.
You've talked about what Lance and Danny do separately on the offensive side of the ball, but defensively, what makes them different? Sorry.
I just think their size. They're both really physical defenders. They can handle a lot of different assignments. Lance is probably better equipped to guard 6'3", 6'4", quicker guard, and Danny's probably more equipped to guard the 6'8", 6'9" power forward. Small forward.
What are
hybrid small forward, power forward, like you see with all these guys now.
What are 1 or 2 things that you are specifically looking to see tomorrow from your team?
I want to see us guard. I want to see us rebound. I want us to see us share the ball, and I want to see us just developing the habits that we've been working on in camp this week.
Getting back to Rose for 1 second, how do you expect teams to test him after what he's been through with the league?
I don't know. Our approach is not going to. We're going to understand his tendencies and whatnot, but our approach is going to be focused on what we're doing. Early in the season, I don't know. I'll probably get him to try to move, get him involved in a lot of pick and rolls. I don't know. I don't know what else other teams do. We like to focus on ourselves more than anything.
Do you guys still consider the Bulls a rival?
Yeah, of course. I think they're any team that, to me, any team that's competing for the East is a rival. They're in our division. Clearly our top competition is to win the division again or to repeat as the division champ. So sure, I'll say that.